There's no way I can just sneak in and get the collectibles, can I? Do I need to kill the super boss to be able to get that collectible, I wonder? But yeah, with the current state of things, planning on doing it at the end of the month. End of the month of May. By the time this is uploaded, it'll be way after the month of May. Knowing how my Xenoblade Chronicles X uploads I had prepared. Even despite the fact that I haven't played this game in close to a month before this session. Still made so many episodes in advance. Considering it went up to part 123 before this session. So considering I've been streaming for 3.5 hours, it's probably closer to part 130 by now. Probably not at part 130 yet, but getting close. Most likely. Okay. Do I try this again then? And I go here. And I... Whoops, I don't even have the TP to gosh darn it! Well, I'm a little bit worried about this situation now then. Yeah, I screwed up a little bit. I forgot. I can't just immediately go into this with Overdrive. But now I can get Overdrive. Yeah, I want to avoid doing things that hit the super boss yet. Is what I optimally want to do, you know. Just things for you. Okay. Do I want to go into offensive stance already? I wonder. Let's see here. Alright, let's go. Okay. Let's not go into the water this time. Not dead yet. I came really close with that, though. Holy crap. Blossom Dance is freaking OP as heck. What? Why am I not doing as much damage now? Oh, was it because I didn't wait for, like, the longer cooldown? I wonder. If I can get close enough for one more Blossom Dance. I can't! Gosh darn you! Gosh darn it! Come on! Look how close I was! Wait, what if I fight him from the front? Because if I fight him from the front, like... These will recharge by the time I get down there, right? If I fight him from the front, then I should always be able to use Blossom Dance, right? Because I'm just, like, screwed with my positioning in the water there is the thing. The positioning kind of screws... Nice freaking whatever effect is going on with the lava there. Nice whatever the heck. I was thinking on getting a Switch a couple days ago, as your target had a bunch, but saving for a PS5 disc, unfortunately. Well, if you want getting a Switch, there's definitely a lot of games that I'd be able to recommend to you. First and foremost of which would be Xenoblade Chronicles. Honestly. Ghostwalker's taking a little while to recharge. Yeah, let me build up my TP off of these guys. So I'm, like, at the ready for the boss. And stuff, you know. Yeah, let's build up a bunch of TP. Don't care all that much about count here. I just want to build up TP. That's what I want to do. Okay. There we go. Pew pew. Yeah, there we go. My TP's maxed out. Cool. Did I really need to refresh that there? I mean, I'll have it maxed out again in a hot second like this anyway. Well, I feel like I should probably replace Violent Streak with something else here. That's what I'm feeling like, you know. Well. Pew pew. I should just use True Stream Edge here. It looks really fun. Definitely your type of game. This game isn't available on the Switch. This is the only Xenoblade Chronicles game not available on the Switch. 3 is releasing in a couple months, and both 1 and 2 are on the Switch. 2 because it released there for the first time, and Xenoblade 1 got a remaster on the Switch. Xenoblade Chronicles X here is the only Xenoblade Chronicles game which is not on the Switch. This only released on the Wii U. Maybe it'll get ported one day if we're lucky, but we shall see. Okay. Let's start it with the single target thingamabob there. Alright, here comes Mr. Big Bad. Okay, he just killed my allies like immediately. It's fine. You are so far away. Holy crap. My goodness gracious, why you get over here? Why am I using Primer twice there? There's no point. Can I Can I even Blossom Dance you from anywhere here? May as well help up an ally just to give Mr. Judo a different target sometimes. Okay, Blossom Dance, please. This is barely doing anything now. Holy crap. This is the only one that has this mechanic that I'm using right now of Overdrive, at least. But they are similar in terms of... Whoa! Pew pew, come on. I'm so close. Come on, please. Hold on, I'll fully read that in a hot second. Come on, please. Please don't kill me. Oh, I'm so dang close! True Stream Edge. Bam! Finally, dead! Took me enough attempts. Please tell me it's a good reward. But yeah, GG. The first Xenoblade Chronicles game is most similar to this. In Xenoblade 1, you have like this list of arts on the list like this that you use the D-pad to cycle through. So both Xenoblade 1 and X have this kind of style, since it was 1X, then 2, 3, so yeah, both Xenoblade 1 and X are in this style. But in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, the middle art here is a talent art, which is unique to each character for, like, what kind of art it is. Like, for example, Dunban in Xenoblade 1 gets Blossom Dance, which I have here as, like, a regular art. Whereas in this game, the middle is Overdrive, where Overdrive will use 3000 TP, which is the green bar on the left side, like, by my HP that I currently have 4,872 of. It'll use 3000 TP, it'll put you into Overdrive, which has, like, a timer. It only lasts so long. You can extend it with green arts, blue arts, or just by using another 3000 TP by activating Overdrive again. And it's a thing that you see there that, like, the higher I get my count, with the max being 100, the lower it makes my cooldown, and the higher it, like, increases the ratio of my damage. So this is the only game that has Overdrive. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2 have chain attacks, which are pretty darn, like, crazy and OP, but nothing compared to Overdrive. Overdrive is the freaking epitome of OP in Xenoblade, in my opinion. Bam, I'll activate it again. 3000 TP. I have a bunch of augments that increase my TP every time I use an art. With all the augments on my weapon, I gain 600 TP every time I use an art, so it's really easy for me to get that back up really quickly and be able to keep up infinite Overdrive. You can see how long Overdrive is going to last by the little timer to the right of it. So, like, here's the 90, it's at max now. To the right of it, you can see, like, the little white bar ticking down. That's a timer for how long Overdrive lasts. I'm gonna go ahead and delete you here. I'll go ahead and use True Stream Edge. Bam, so much damage. So, yeah, yeah, 6 times damage it's saying I have there. So, yeah, this is Overdrive. So this is the only Xenoblade game with Overdrive, and my goodness gracious, it's how you delete absolutely everything. Chain attacks in Xenoblade 1 and 2 are pretty crazy, but Xenoblade Chronicles X Overdrive is just, in my opinion, probably the most OP thing in the Xenoblade series. Like, maybe there are some specific setups in the other Xenoblade games that might be crazier, but, like, I kind of doubt it. I feel like Xenoblade Chronicles X Overdrive is probably the peak of OP, most likely. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 did include as DLC one of the characters from Xenoblade Chronicles X, and they included as, like, her ability a, like, sort of mini Overdrive for, like, a for funsies kind of thing, but but it's not as crazy as it is in this game. You can build up count a lot higher in that game than this one. With the, so Xenoblade Chronicles 2 does technically have Overdrive, but it's like a mini version as a DLC thingamabob, as like a little nod to Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's not like a really dedicated, built-in Overdrive thingamabob as like a core part of the game like it is in this, which is... Oh, please don't delete me. Please let me delete you instead. Thank you for letting me delete you. Who else wants to kill me still? So yeah, as you can see, it's very easy for me to get infinite Overdrive going. Like, oh no, it's about to run out. Bam. 3000 TP, who cares? Who's trying to kill me? Oh my goodness, you're all the way up there. If you could not be trying to kill me, that'd be great. So yeah, there's that. They're just taking the slow route all the way over to kill me. Oh, and they told their friend that I'm over here to, like, murderize. So yeah, this art will just straight up recharge so fast that I can just use it to keep up Overdrive from here. Like that. What? Who's trying to... You're trying to kill me now. The heck? This'll refresh the time a whole lot. So yeah, Overdrive is really cool. Probably one of the best mechanic, if not the best mechanic of Xenoblade Chronicles X. So, how you build up count is by hits. So like if I do this, this is so many shots that bam, just freaking max right there. Uh-oh. Oh crap, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Ghost Walker will make me invincible for a little while. We'll refresh that, I almost missed that. I almost was not paying enough attention, wow. Please don't kill me. Oh, gosh, freaking darn it. Gosh darn it. Anyway, but yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and X have the same idea of like the arts at the bottom here and you cycle with the D-pad. Let me just use this to, I'm not actually gonna fight this guy, I'm just doing this for TP. There we go, now I'm at 1300. Oh, it was all recharge. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 changed up the formula. In Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you have what are called blades, which are essentially, how do I describe them? They're kind of like Pokemon, where you can collect them and like make a team, where each party member, each one of your party members can have a maximum of 3 blades equipped, and each blade is assigned to like 3 arts. So here, if I can't pull up my menu right now because there's nobody to target. You can see that I have 8 arts equipped, and then like the Overdrive in the center. Each blade has 3 arts, but you can change what blade you have equipped at like any time. Well, there's a little bit of a cooldown on them as well. So on the bottom left of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is where it shows your 3 blades, and you can select which of the different blades you want to be using at the moment using the D-pad. And then your arts are in the bottom right, and they're assigned to like the face buttons essentially. So you can use any of the arts from a fly. Like you don't have to cycle all clunkily like this with the D-pad to cycle to what specific art you want. You can just select which of the 3 arts you want from the face button, and to change which 3 arts that you have displayed, you change what blade you're currently using by using the D-pad. It's actually pretty cool, and it can lead to a lot of very interesting combinations, to say the least. So yeah, that was the blades of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm not 100% certain how it's gonna work in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 yet. It was revealed in a official tweet that apparently the weapons that they wield in Xenoblade 3 are also called blades, but not blades in the sense of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, where it's an actual other person lending you their power and their weapon and whatnot. What am I saying? But you? Where did that come from? Yes, you can change arts. So this is my current build that I'm using here. Let me build up my TP here. Like that's how I got this crazy build going here. Boopity bop. So yeah, 0-0 here does 10 hits, I think. True Stream Edge does... Oh, it won't do any because I did a yellow art into an orange art. You don't want to do that for whatever reason. Boopity bop. Oh, I should just... my Overdrive is about to run out. I need to refresh it like that. If you use a green art first, it'll double your count that you get. So instead of 10, I get 20 there, which is neato. So I always like doing my green arts into my offensive arts while I'm attacking. For that reason, because it builds up my count super fast so I can get to max sooner. But yeah, you can change out your arts right here. Is a thing. So I can change these. Maybe I should actually change out Violent Streak for something else. Is there anything else that I might actually like? Tornado Blade actually isn't half bad. I might actually do that. Or Rising Blade's pretty good too. With an aura boost TP. I gain so much TP right now anyway. And there are these ones I haven't unlocked here yet. Every character in this game has a class, and that class is going to determine like what arts they have at their disposal. You can customize it from like the various ones here. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 works like this as well, where each character has like a set of arts that they unlock. Your character is a unique one. In this game, you make like your own character here, and you can choose to go into what class you want. You're the only character in the game that gets like full customizability. Every other character in the game is set in like a specific class, and each of those classes will have like a set ground weapon and a set melee weapon and set ranged weapon. You are the only exception, being able to equip like any type of weapon for both thingamabobs once you like max those classes at least. Which means that I can equip any art in this game. You see a very limited selection right now because they're tied to the weapon. So like you can see at the top of Ghost Walker there, it says it's a dual guns art. I'm using dual guns and longsword. So this is a dual guns art, this is dual guns, this is dual guns. This is a longsword art, this is a longsword art, this is dual guns, this is a longsword. So I'm using the combination of dual guns and longsword. But if I switch my weapons to something else, I would have a different selection of arts that are tied to those weapons respectively. And I like this setup. Also, can I Whoops, I can upgrade this now, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, actually. Ooh, I can upgrade 0-0. Yes, please. Oh, I can't quite upgrade Primer yet. So yeah, there's that. This is the only Xenoblade game where you have, like, an avatar that you can customize like that. The other Xenoblade games are just like, yeah, every character has, like, a set-in-stone kind of setup, essentially. Like, you can change around, like, what arts they have. Even in Gosh, freaking darn you. Even in Xenoblade 1, there is still a bit to toy around with. It's not like they're completely set in stone. But they'll generally play the same, and they have, like, arts that, like, support a certain play style in Xenoblade 1. Like, for example, in Xenoblade 1, Dunban is a freaking evasion tank. You know, Xenoblade 2 has a bit more customizability than 1. Gosh darn, are they still trying to kill me? Since you can choose to, like, switch out any of the 3 blades that you have equipped, and those blades determine, you know, what arts you have. My goodness gracious. What the heck? Well, everything's trying to kill me now, which is very quite not good. Gosh, diggity darn, I was trying to do that to extend my thingamabob. But now I'm in a state where I can't reactivate Overdrive. There we go. I died. Gosh darn it. But yeah, also everybody in Xenoblade 1 can, like, change out their arts with a few different options, except for Shulk. Shulk only in Xenoblade 1, Shulk, your main character, only unlocks 8 arts. And the reason for that is, while every character has, like, an art in the middle as their talent art, that's, like, the thing that's exclusive to them, Shulk's middle art is Monado arts, where when he activates that, he has the choice between a lot of different arts that he can use. Like, which Monado art does he want to use? He's the only character in the game that has, like, multiple different talent arts in that way. So it's because of that that his other arts are set in stone. So, unfortunately, you can't really customize Shulk for different builds, because he just has more arts than everybody else, thanks to the Monado. But everyone else you can customize. And luckily, Shulk's build is pretty alright. Except for the art Battle Soul. Battle Soul is very niche and specific, and you rarely use it. But apart from this one art Battle Soul that, like, halves your current HP in favor of filling the party gauge that lets you do chain attacks. Apart from that, the rest of his things are pretty alrighty. But yeah, Shulk's a little bit of a weird one. Like I said, though, Xenoblade 2 is a lot more customizable. What with I'm just gonna activate Overdrive. This is a lot more customizable since you can change out your blades. Like, of course, every character is gonna have, like, some cannon blades and, like, some good ones to stick to. Like, for example, the main character Rex is going to be very good with Pyra and Mithra, like, which are main characters of that game, to the point that they got into Smash Bros. And I like playing them in Smash Bros. They are fun. You know, you don't have to use Pyra Mithra. You should, because they're really strong, but you don't need to. Dang, I didn't mean to help you up. I used a bunch of my TP. But yeah, what is the ending screen where it shows the damage between you and the enemy? More damage you do in a fight, more XP you get. That's Overdrive. That's when you end in Overdrive that you would do that. So you don't normally see that screen, but because I'm activating Overdrive in, like, every fight, you just get to see it at the end of every fight. Because I'm the crazy mad lad with an Overdrive build. Gold drop collector, cool. Yeah, most players in this game don't really understand Overdrive. I know I didn't in my first playthrough. Like, most players see Overdrive and are just like, oh, it makes your arts cool down a little bit better for, like, 20 seconds and then it wears off. What's really the use of Overdrive? And yeah, if you do use it for, like, only the one-off kinda, wait for it to run out and then it's done, then Overdrive really isn't very good. But if you manage to get infinite Overdrive going, which is where you don't let it die, my goodness, it's freaking OP, and this becomes like a completely different game when you play it with doing that. Whoops, I did not mean to, right as I say, talk about how Overdrive works, right at that moment I don't even use it properly. Like, I could let it run out, or I could refresh it. Also, every time I activate Overdrive, it gives me 15 to my account because it's a thing on my weapons. Is the thing. So that's where the random 15 is coming from. Like, I'm fairly certain it's a thing on my dual guns here if I check my ground gear, for example. Yeah, so there's the arts gain TP thingamabobs I have 3 of. That's a thing that gives me 600 TP every time I use an art. It's freaking crazy. And there's Overdrive count up. So that little skill there, Overdrive count up, gives me 15 to my account every time I activate Overdrive. And that even counts for, like, refreshing it, which is really nice. So rather than starting at 0, I start at 15. Gosh darn it. Guess I'm fighting you now. So that's why I start at 15. Oh my goodness, the lag. So much lag. So much lag. It's not liking this. Alright, Tornado Blade. Oh my goodness, so much count. Let's do Violent Streak to hit them all. Was it gonna be a bunch of count? Cool. I'll do this. And then I'll do 0-0. And then I'll use an aura, because that actually builds up a bunch of my time in Overdrive as well. And then Rising Blade, how about? Someone else is still trying to kill me? How about you die? There. But yeah, that's that's just an Overdrive screen, essentially. Because the game doesn't really expect players to activate Overdrive for like every single fight they ever do. It's supposed to be like more of a niche thing when you're in a pinch. But, you know, I'm just doing it all the time anyway. Do I have all the keys? Thank goodness gracious. Do I have the one that leads into here? What even is this way? My objective is down like the other way, but I'm curious what this even is. Okay, I don't have this yet. Maybe it's down the other way. Maybe it's down the other way. But yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, it seems like there's going to be various pairings of characters, and those characters can, like, change out their weapons between one another. Is how that's going to work? I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out. All the Xenoblade games, like, have, you know, real-time combat like this with just a cooldown on your arts and such. But each one is distinctly different. Oh, let's use Ghostwalker before they kill me. This will give me a decent bit of count because they'll hit them all. That'll give me a lot of count. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, let's do this. There we go, max count. Ooh, let's use Ghostwalker for evasion before they kill me. Pew pew. Cool. Yeah. Also, the default max cap on TP is 3,000, but I have equipment that brings it up to 7,200 as the new cap, which is really, really handy to keep a whole bunch of that TP stockpiled. You know? Do I have the key into here? I do, apparently. You're level 60. The max level in the other Xenoblade games is 99, but the max level in this game is 60. So my level is 60, but enemies can go higher than that. Which is why you gotta make crazy builds like Overdrive to be able to have a fair chance. Watch how it's done. It's time for some Overdrive. Pew pew. Alright, Ghostwalker. Let's boopity bop. And then I'll do this and I'll Violent Streak and it'll hit a whole bunch of them to build up count and stuff. Oh my goodness, I'm almost at max Overdrive with that. In fact, I can probably just Rising Blade now and delete them. Is someone else trying to kill me? Oh, somebody else is trying to kill me. Guess I'll refresh Overdrive then. Activate Offensive Stance, which will increase my offenses but decrease my defenses. And let's use Blossom Dance. Time to die. And then Executioner. Alright, who else is trying to kill me, huh? Oop. There, cool. Well. So yeah, welcome to Xenoblade X being broken 101. I can't wait to figure out what the meta of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is and how I can break it in half. Yeah, that's breaking this game in a nutshell. Breaking Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is more like making crazy combinations and using chain attacks to their full potential. How do I get into here? It says that there's a collectible thing in here on the map. Breaking Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is kind of like using characters like freaking Mithra being OP. The DLC characters they added DLC characters from like other Xenoblade games as Blades, so they added Shulk, who gives you his Monado as like his Blade. There's also Fiora from Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and those two are like some of the most OP characters in the game. Elma from Xenoblade Chronicles X, who I was mentioned before, kind of brings over like a lesser version of Overdrive from this game, which is pretty crazy. So those are sort of metas of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But I wonder what the meta of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is going to be. I have no idea how to get that one collectible. That one bit. Also, it says that there's like a collectible here. Oh, is it there? There's a tyrant here, but yeah, I don't need to kill any tyrants for this area or anything like that. So, where am I going? What am I doing? How do I find the way forward here? Can I get this collectible thing? This one I can get. Can I get it without these guys noticing me? It's not like I can't take them. I just want to save time. There we go. Sweet. Alright, so the place I gotta go for this side quest is apparently here. Apparently. Hi! You're right, you got deleted by Overdrive? Ah, I thought I smelled something. Looks like the livestock has wandered in. Indeed, sister. Though this clever little animal is the one who took mother. And he came back of his own accord? It must be just dying for a beating. But is it so surprising, as a life born solely to serve as a tool for our use? Such a creature should come to accept its punishment and spare us the inconvenience of hunting it down. So as a special reward, let us kill it ourselves. Are you ready, my sisters? By all means, let's be done with this soon. It's nearly time for tea. Nice bit of exercise before snack time, sounds fine. I'm ready to rend some flesh. I'm just gonna delete them with Overdrive. Then let us begin. You there, animal. You may use these final breaths to curse your birth as a lesser organism. You guys don't have Overdrive while I do, so who's really the lesser organism here? Like, what level are you even? 38? I'm level 60 and I have Overdrive. You're gonna freaking get absolutely shreked. I don't know what you were expecting here. Like, what are you gonna do? I'm probably not even gonna need to get to max count. Look, I don't even need to. I can just delete you as is. Don't even need to refresh Overdrive at all. You just die. Well, that was easy. Arius, Judah, answer me. My sister's voice has gone silent. You just got deleted. But no, that only means we need to apply greater force to training you, to breaking you. That's how it's always been with each new race of primitives. You are no different. You will bow as the rest. Gonna be like another boss back there, another one that I can delete with Overdrive.